What's up, wrestling fans? We are getting down to the get down of the king and queen of the ring, trying to see who's gonna take it home at Night of Champions. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're about to break this shit down. King and queen of the ring. We got Oba Femi versus Dirty Dom. Now I can most definitely see Brock Lesnar taking out Oba Femi by the promo he cut this past Monday. And he called Brock Lesnar a bitch, a running ass bitch, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, that's what he said, because I didn't watch it, I just listened to reviews. So yeah, I can see Brock Lesnar definitely taking out Oba Femi and Dirty Dom picking up the win. Now Dirty Dom picking up the win over Oba Femi is crazy work. That's crazy work, right? But I got Dirty Dom going to the finals. Javon Evans versus Jey Uso. Why is Jey Uso in this? And I told y'all last time I went over this that I can see Jey Uso advancing and going to the finals. All because Roman Reigns told him to go after Cody Rhodes, which makes up for a good story. And this past Friday, then they get Jey Uso and Cody went face to face. They didn't go face to face, but they met face to face backstage and gave each other a fist bump. Yeah, I can definitely see Jey Uso defeating Javon Evans. And we got to remember that Javon Evans is feuding with Rusev. Could we get some more interference in this thing? Like we always getting interference and shit. We always getting some crazy ass shit happen. It's never just a one-on-one. Somebody take a loss. We always got to protect somebody. So I can see them trying to protect Javon Evans by having Rusev interfere in the match. Maybe not interfere, probably just show up on the ramp or something. Probably just walk down to the stage or something. You know, probably just be on commentary, right? So I can just see something like that happening to Javon and Jey Uso picking up the win. But overall, I think this is going to be a good match. So we'll get Jey Uso versus Dirty Dom in the finals? Could we get Jey Uso versus Oba Femi in the finals and then Brock Lesnar take out Oba Femi? Huh? That could happen. Could we get a rematch with Oba Femi versus Javon Evans like we did, they had a match in NXT? Or could we get Dirty Dom versus Javon Evans in the finals? I think that'll be a good match. They haven't met in the ring yet, and I think that'll make a good match. But overall, I got Dirty Dom going to the finals and Jey Uso going to the finals. I wouldn't be surprised if Oba went to the finals and then Brock Lesnar cost him at the finals to make it more interesting. He cost him in the finals. And Jey Uso get a taste of Oba Femi so he can go back and tell Roman Reigns how that shit tastes. You know what I'm saying? For the women, we got Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair. And I believe this is going to be a hell of a match. Liv Morgan got to take out Charlotte Flair. And I could definitely see Liv Morgan taking a win and going into the finals. And if they want to play off the Jade situation, they can have Jade cost Charlotte Flair. But we know Judgment Day is going to probably, most likely, help Liv Morgan win. We got Roxanne in that thing. Most likely help her win. But I do got Liv Morgan going to the finals. What about Io Sky versus Raquel? Now, this'll make up a good story if Raquel was to win and face Liv Morgan in the finals. But if that happened, we might get some fucking NWO Hulk Hogan versus Kevin Nash type shit, the one finger down shit. Ooh, that'll piss everybody off. That shit will spark the internet like a motherfucker. We don't need that. We don't need that. Motherfuckers are definitely talk about not watching WWE then. But I can see Io Sky going to the finals. I can see Io Sky going to the finals, and we get Liv Morgan versus Io Sky in the finals. But now let's talk about Io Sky. Could it be Io Sky versus Charlotte Flair? And Charlotte Flair put the beat down on Io Sky so goddamn bad that it upsets Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley wants to avenge Io Sky by going after Charlotte Flair. We can get some stuff like that. That's how we get Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley going against each other again. Because right now they're friends. They respect each other. That bullshit. No, we need people hating each other. We need people hating each other guts. Could that be a way we can do this? Charlotte Flair beat the fuck out of Io Sky. But overall, I got Liv Morgan going to the finals, and I got Io Sky going to the finals. Then we'll talk about the finals. Once the finals happen, we'll talk about that later on in another video. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. I be the main event, and I catch you all in the next main event. Peace.